Cop shoots perpetrator. Anti-cop protesters show up to protest, but they forget one thing while protesting. The victim's there too. Oh my. I'm Jasper Gonzo, and this is what's next. This comes out of Outkick. Anti-cop protesters march for a crazed shooter killed in standoff. Shooter's victim outraged by protest. Yeah, she showed up and she wasn't having any of it. An anti-cop protest in honor of Andrew Tekel Sundberg, a Minneapolis man killed by police after engaging in a shootout on Thursday, was interrupted by the survivor of Sundberg's shooting, denounced the protesters for treating the gunman like a martyr. The group of protesters rallied outside of late Sundberg's apartment on Saturday, claiming injustice through Sundberg's death. 24-year-old mother of two, Arabella FAUX RAHCIST, was reportedly threatened by Sundberg and shot at twice while she was in her apartment Wednesday night. Cops were called into the scene and helped FAUX RAHCIST and her 2- and 4-year-old sons escape, then engaged the gunman. Sundberg shot at the police, of course, and was killed during the confrontation. But, of course, it's the cops' fault. After watching the, quote, St. George Kirby like protest, FAUX RAHCIST angrily confronted the protesters captured on video and pleaded with them not to hail Sundberg and condemned the police for a confrontation that saved her and her children. So, yeah, let's watch a little bit of this.
It was a terror. I'm sure it was a terror.
Okay.
You're alive. Shut up.
You guys need to just let it go. Grief in silence. This is not okay. This is not a George Floyd situation. George Floyd was unarmed. He was unarmed.
You're alive. Sorry.
This is not okay. My kids have to deal with this and probably have a mental illness now because they almost lost their life. There's bullet holes in my kitchen because he sat in the hallway watching my move. I wish it never happened either. That I don't have a place to call home. I can't sleep that night.
Humble moment, crow-eating moment here.
This is not okay. Just go home. Go home.
Yeah.
You guys knocked down that man's door to check his house.
Yeah. Quote, my kids have to deal with this and probably have a mental illness now because they almost lost their lives. There's bullet holes in my kitchen because he sat in the effing hallway watching me move. FAUX RAHCIST shouted, he tried to kill me in front of my kids. The departed gunman's father, Mark Sundberg, appeared and supported the enraged mother of two. I am so sorry, Mr. Sundberg said, as relayed by Fox News Digital. One protester responded to the mother's outcry by shouting, you're alive. Quote, I have black children. I'm a woman of color. Yeah. FAUX RAHCIST also said, if I would have lost my life, would you guys have done this for me? Yeah, I'm gonna go with a big fat no on that one. Her apartment is a crime scene. She's not allowed to retrieve anything, even with police escort. She has no job, no identification, no wallet, clothes for herself or children. My little children is strong, but she is breaking, and she needs more help that our family can provide at this time. So I'm reaching out to the community. As of current reporting, there is no known cause for FAUX RAHCIST's termination. There you have it. In a rare moment during a police shooting, the victim of the shooting comes out and slaps the protesters down. Now, of course, I disagree with her description of one St. George Kirby. Of course, as we all know, George Kirby was not the saint that they portrayed him to be. But anywho, this was a mother who was very emotional. Her kids could have been taken away from her. Herself could have been taken away by this piece of garbage who, rightly so, got killed by the cops. The cops did their job. They did their job well. They did their job according, you could say, to the rule book. There was a shooting. Cops showed up. The shooter decided to pop off at the cops. The cops popped off against him, took him down, and there you go. That is usually clear cut. But no, in this world of media that we live in today, social media, of course, the victim is never truly the victim. The victim is the perpetrator. The victim is the bad guy. The victim is the enemy. And of course, being that this was a black perpetrator against cops, well, there you go. But for the victim, Yarborough FAUX Yarborough, excuse me. Thank God she's alive. Thank God her kids are alive. But now you're looking at a situation regarding her home life or where she will live, and regarding the protection and safety of her children. But to the protesters, no, that's secondary. The victim, of course, is the shooter. Fucking pathetic. But I'm glad she put them in their place. And with that being said, I'm Jasper Gonzo. This is What's Next. Want to see more just like this? Please leave a comment below. Like it, share it, subscribe to it. And we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.